4, Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters. And he'll be facing El Matador, 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions. It's El Matador, Ricardo Mayorga, willing to fight anyone and everyone, face some of the best boxers in the division. Who could forget when he beat Vernon Forrest in one of the biggest upsets of the year to win a world title?
It'll be ding-ding from first ball there off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, introducing the colorful 2-weight division champion of the world, El Matador, Ricardo Mayorga.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Well done with that counter shot. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. He misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Right hook just missed. And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice job by him to block that jab. Is hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Mayorga is hurt. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Down goes Mayorga. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Just misses with that uppercut. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Misses with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Mayorga is in trouble. It somehow weathered the storm. Whoa, wait a minute. El Matador in trouble. Mayorga goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. And look. On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Mayorga seeing stars right now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So the referee says fight on. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've been coasted, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll write it out.
And there's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you. Hold it right there. This could be the Ricardo Mayorga is on the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.